आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथः लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षम् अङ्घ्रिद्वयं निगमशाखिशिखाप्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतं हरि ओम्. Welcome to the Bhāvārtha session for the 21st shloka. सा तैत्तिरीयश्रुतिराह सादरम् न्यासं प्रशस्ताखिलकर्मणां स्फुटम् एतावदित्याह च वाजिनां श्रुतिः ज्ञानौ विमोक्षाय न कर्म साधनम् सा तैत्तिरीयश्रुतिराह सादरम् न्यासं प्रशस्ताखिलकर्मणां स्फुटम् एतावदित्याह च वाजिनां श्रुतिः ज्ञानौ विमोक्षाय न कर्म साधनम्. So until the 20th one, we have seen the nature of jnana, why it is superior, why it is opposite to karma. So whatever is the Purva Paksha Vada that was presented, each of those Vadas, it was given a rebuttal. So here what happens is whatever is the Vada, it has been given rebuttal. So that is when we talk about the complementary nature of both Jnana and Karma, we proved why they cannot be complementary. Then there was one more point in that argument that they are all both based from the Vedas and therefore we should give them equal weightage. So we proved that we are giving weightage to karma also. We are not ignoring it. It is just a matter of when we are doing it. That is, we are giving more weightage to karma in the first two ashramas. Then we are going for more weightage to jnana when we go towards vanaprastha and sannyasa. So like this. The third point was that they're both present in the Vedas. So now how do we make sure that also that the point the Purva Paksha Vadins actually made was that the same Vedas which gives a superiority or which dictate the path of jnana towards liberation also mention karma. So now what happens? There is no a broad map, there is no instruction as to which should be given what kind of attention or anything like that. This Varnashrama is the Dharma Shastra overlaps, where we are saying that, okay, because we are giving more importance to manifested things in the first two ashramas, therefore, it is important for us to give important for us to give significance or priority to karma. Then when we go towards detachment, the vanaprastha and then sannyasa, obviously what happens is we need to reduce the importance that we are giving to karma. But this is through a derivation. This is through a derivation. There is no actual statement or anything like that. Now, there will be a rebuttal when we are giving saying where we are when we are giving a justification saying that karma has not been ignored, but we are giving importance to karma only in the first two ashramas, then we are shifting our priority to jnana in the next two ashramas. Then obviously the Purva Paksha Vadins will ask another question: where has this been given that we should only give importance to karma in the first two ashrama, or where has it been given that we have to let go of karma? Where has it been given that we have to reduce the importance given to karma? Where has it been given that karma must be given up to approach jnana? So these kind of questions arise. So for this, the only way we can rebuttal or we can provide uh, a proper end to that argument is when we mention the Shruti Pramana itself. That means in the Vedas itself, when we show the proof that the Vedas itself is dictating that moksha cannot be attained through karma, then the notion of combining jnana and karma through whatever means, whatever arguments, whatever it may be, it will all come to rest. So in the 21st one, they are quoting two different Vedanta texts, Shruti Pramana. So first one is Sa Taittiriya Shrutihi. Sa Taittiriya Shrutihi Aha Sadaram. Aha is saying, declares. So this Taittiriya Shruti. So Taittiriya Shruti, Taittiriya Aranyaka. Again, Aranyaka is now going to be related to Vanaprastha. That is how the four components of the Vedas and the four Varnas, the four ashramas, they all get connected. So when we are talking about four parts of the Vedas, it is divided into Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka, then Upanishad. So when we are talking about this particular Shruti Pramana, Taittiriya Shruti Pramana, Taittiriya Aranyaka states, Nakarmana, Naprajaya, Dhanena, Tyagenaike, Amritatvam, Anashuhu. So here the Taittiriya Aranyaka clearly states that immortality, Amritatva, Mritatva, the immortality and the timeless essence can not be realized. Na karmana cannot be realized through karma. It cannot be realized through children. Prajaya is extending the dynasties and the vamshas, etc., etc. It cannot be attained through that. Then it cannot be attained through wealth, na dhanena, only through renunciation. Tyagenaike. Tyagena, they are saying, only through tyaga, renunciation. So, sa taittiriya shrutihi aha sadaram. So, they have specified, not just mentioned it. Where we said karma has also been mentioned and specifically mentioned that if karmas are not performed, then it incurs sin. There is a special emphasis on that performance of karma. Here also they have specifically mentioned that moksha cannot be attained. It cannot be attained through karma. So now there is a direct reference in the Vedas, in the Shruti Pramana itself, that karma cannot lead to the path of liberation. So then what they are saying, Nyasam, that is renunciation. Nyasam prashasta akhila karmanam. All the karmas that has been prescribed, that is the Vaidika karmas, that has to be given up. Sputam, that is unconditionally, absolutely given up. That is the statement of Taittiriya Shruti. Sa Taittiriya Shrutihi Nyasam Prashasta Akhila Karmanam Sputam Iti Aha Sadaram. Specifically mentioned it. And Etavat, after that. So, Etavat iti, this alone. Etavat iti aha. After that it declares. Now, one more Shruti Pramana has been given. They're not just one account. Because there are so many Upanishads, there are so many parts of the Vedas and etc. etc. This has not just been mentioned in one Upanishad. Otherwise, we could have said this is a view of one shaka. But it goes on. Etavat iti aha. This has also been said, this has also been confirmed by another Shruti called as Vajinam Shrutihi. Vajinam Shrutihi is nothing but it is the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad written by Yajnavalkya Rishi. So in a bold statement, he has reconfirmed it. Yajnavalkya has reconfirmed it to Maitreyi. So that is a dialogue between Yajnavalkya and Maitreyi where he reconfirms this. What does he say? Yetavadare khalu amritatvam. So liberation is to be achieved by the process of, there is something called as neti, that is negation. It has already been mentioned, that process. So yetavat iti aha cha vajinam shrutihi. Vajinam shruti api is mentioning the same thing. What does it mention? Jnanau vimokshaya nakarma sadhanam. Jnanam vimokshaya. Vimokshaya means liberation. Already mentioned in the previous shloka. There it says Vidya Vimokshaya. So Jnana Vimokshaya. Jnana Vimokshaya. It is Jnana that leads to liberation. Nakarma Sadhanam. So now it is, we are seeing not just a point-wise rebuttal to whatever is the Purva Pakshavada. We are also putting an end to that argument by quoting the Shruti directly. Because there will be any accusations made that it is an interpretation. Whatever we are saying, it is an interpretation that we should give only priority to karma in the first two asmas, etc., etc. Nowhere this has been clearly mentioned. So now we are quoting directly from the Shruti Pramana itself that no, it clearly mentions that karma is not the sadhana for moksha. That vimokshaya, that liberation cannot be attained through karma. So it has been mentioned. Therefore, we are saying it can only be through renunciation. So we have to practice this one, the method of neti, na iti, that we have to practice. So that is the Bhāvārtha for the 21st shloka. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिस्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।